All right, so now as you can see, kind of got it wiggled in there. Move the camera a little. Kind of got it wiggled in there. What we're gonna do, you want to make sure this is pushed up into it, that doesn't fall out, because we do not want those needle bearings popping out. So kind of hold it with your hand down there, get the hammer on the top. That as you kind of slide it up into it, that way it holds them in. I'm gonna pound this one in here. All right, cool. So we got that top one in there. And now what we're gonna do is we'll put that retaining clip in and we'll put it in the other joint. All right, as you guys can see, you got your retaining clips here. We're just gonna put those in right here. Snaps right in, real smooth. Flip it over. Snaps right in, just like that. As you can feel, moves nice and smooth. Feels good. I like the feeling of it. Now for the next part. Alright, got all those clips in there. A lot of work, but now we got the whole front part put on. It spins how it should. I'm happy with that. Now we gotta tackle the other side. Alright, so now that we got this one in, this is the Moog for the front. It's got this little Zerk fitting. It's actually a little bit different than your average grease fitting, so I'm not really sure what type that is, but on one of your end caps here, you got a little hole. You got to be careful you don't get too much crap in there, because I'll screw things up. But we're just going to screw it in there. Just like that. Screw it in with your fingernail, and then you can finish it off with a screwdriver. Got that in there. That's all set. What we're going to do here is got this cloth here. We got the PB Blaster. Kind of spray that down a little bit. Get this little wire brush. Kind of clean it up a little bit. Doesn't need to be too clean, just to kind of get the other rust out of there. That. Take this cloth and nice and cleaned up. Alright, here we got our new U-joint. This one's nice because it has a Zerk fitting on there, and then you can grease it. If you start hearing it squeak or anything, you can go down there and grease that up, so that's very handy. But so we're gonna start off by pulling these caps off, and you want to be very careful. Like I said, with doing the front one, you got those little needle bearings in there, and as you can see, you can kind of pull on them, and they're just being held in there with grease, and they're just kind of being like suctioned in there. So they're really easy to fall out, and you do not want those to fall out. So you be very gentle. Put that down there. I'm gonna pull this next one out. Very careful. And that's your main mindset is gonna to not let those needle bearings fall out, because if they do, then you have to go get a whole new joint. But this one's actually pretty impressive. They have a lot of grease in there already, so that's good. This is one of your Duralast ones. Normally Duralast tend to go out a lot quicker than Moog, but they seem to step up their game a little bit because it says Zerk fitting and it's well greased and everything. So I guess we'll see how this one does. All right, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna slide up in there like this, like so, and then you get your little cap end there, and you want to slide this up to the top. That way you can slide that on there very carefully, just like that. You want to make sure that you keep pressure on this up, because you don't want this to slide out, because that's holding the needle bearings in. So as you can see here, you got your little slot for the clips on each side. The next thing you want to do is you're going to grab your clips, and we're going to slide those clips in. And you got your little slot down there. Just want to get it so it kind of is right there. Get a little hammer, a little persuasion. See if you can pound that on. Real gentle with it. So got that clip on. Yep. Make sure it's on there. So we're getting ready to put this under the vehicle. We do not want these caps to fall out, because those needle bearings will fall right out. So what we got is some electrical tape here, and you're just gonna come around here, do a little something to hold it in. Doesn't have to be fancy, just enough to hold those suckers in there. We'll get ready to put it in the vehicle. Alright, so here we got the end of the drive shaft. It goes back up into there, so we're just going to slide it into there. Just want to slide it right into there like so. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. Alright, now what I did is I popped the vehicle in neutral. That way I'm able to turn this drive shaft like so. I'm able to turn it just like this. I get those lined up, and I'm just going to attempt to slide those in just like that. Right, now that we got it slid in, what we can do is we can take the electrical tape off. We don't have to worry about those caps falling off, and then we'll just put those retainer clips or pins. We'll just put those pieces back in there with the bolts to where they're numbered, tighten it down, and then it's all set. Alright, so we got those nice and snugged in. It helped that we marked them, because we got to put them all in the right place. They didn't have any resistance, because it was where they were before. So that's a really good thing to do. Last time I didn't mark them, I had trouble as to where they all went. They didn't go in well. Alright, so your next step here is you just want to put these retaining clips in here. These actually aren't necessary 100%, but they do recommend for you just to put them there just for extra security, just to help. Probably have to pound those in.
It makes me think whoever did it knows that it should have been.
Alright, so we got that one in. I just kind of set it there, took the chisel, pounded it in. We do the same thing on this side. Alright guys, we got that next retaining clip in right here. That went well. Got all retaining clips in. We got the Zerk fittings in. Everything tightened down how it should be. We got that end done. Some of you guys might be asking whether you need to put oil back in your transfer case, because sometimes it leaks out. A little bit leaks out. You should be fine. It's only a little bit that leaks out and not a problem. So alright, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. This was part 2 on how to install them. If you want to watch the first part of taking them out, which was terrible, that video's in the channel. I'll probably put that in the description. Also, this truck is equipped with Cherry Bomb glass packs, dual. It's a true dual. If you'd like to see the video on installing those are in the channel too. I'll probably throw that in the description. So, thanks for watching. Keep it classic.